Today we're going to review the Countif, Sumif, and Averageif functions. Please support this channel by giving us a thumbs up, click the subscribe button, and turn on alerts for more Excel videos like this one. I've also included links at the end of this video for you to watch videos on the sum function and average function. I created this sample workbook for this video, and what it has is units sold by book type, city, and then units sold. So we're going to begin with Countif, then we'll go to Sumif, and then Averageif. So for Countif, you can do it manually by highlighting the cells, and I'll show you the count here down below. So 4 for action adventure, 2 for detective mystery, and 5 for fantasy. Now the problem with that is, if it wasn't sorted by book type, and let's just change the sort by city, it would be very difficult to do this. You would actually have to highlight each cell by holding down the control button to get your count of 4. So the first way we'll do it is by the insert function, going to the formulas, clicking on insert function, then we can type in Countif. If it doesn't appear down here in the list below, hit go, then we can click on it. Now we need to select the range, so the range would be the book type, and the criteria, which we want as action adventure. And then we hit OK. And you see there we got a 4. Now we can delete that, and let's type in the formula manually. So we go equals Countif. Now the range, put comma, the criteria is action adventure, and we hit enter, and it gives us a 4. Now if we wanted to bring this cell and copy it down to copy the formulas, we didn't have to retype it out for each one. We'd actually have to come in here. What we need to do is we need to lock the range. So when we drag it down, it doesn't move the range down because that'll affect our results. But we still want to leave the lookup value unlocked. So we can come over here, and we can highlight there and hit check 4, and now it's locked function. So function F4, and now that's locked, and we can hit enter. Now we can drag it down, and you can see it matches the results when we did it manually, 2 and 5. So let's move on to doing it the Sumif options. So the first way of doing it is we can come back over to the insert function, highlight your cell, and what we want to look now is by book type. So we want to get how many sold by the book type. So come over here, and we hit insert function. And again, if it didn't appear in the list below, because that's your search history, we would just type it in. It'll appear. First thing we want is the range. So the lookup range is right here. The criteria would be the action adventure, and the sum range. And this is where we want to get the totals from. Hit OK, and we have 491. Now again, we can enter this formula manually. Sumif, Now we need the range, comma, the criteria, action venture, comma, and now the sub range, which would be the units sold, and we have 491. Now again, if we wanted to copy the formula down, we need to come back into it and we need to lock in a few of these ranges here. So we don't want to lock the cell reference E11, but we do want to lock the two ranges. So go over here, click on there, A6. Click A16, C6, F4, C16, F4, and there we go. And then we drag it down, it will copy down the formula. Okay, now we want to move on to the Averageif. So there's no manual way of doing this, but let's do the insert function first. So we click on the cell, and this time what we're looking for is by city, what were the average units sold? So click on insert function, and we're going to type in Averageif. Okay, now it wants the range. So the range would be the city. The criteria would be down here, Toronto. And then the average range would be the items sold. And we hit OK. And you can see here that I came up to 200.33333. Obviously we'd like to change this to an even number, so we just format the cell. Go to a number. And there we go. Now we can also enter in this formula manually. So we equals Averageif, the range, which is the city, criteria, again Toronto, and this time our average range, which is the item sold. Close it off, hit enter, and we have 200. So again, we would like to drag down our formula, so we need to edit it. So we highlight the cell, come over here, and again, we don't want to lock the cell reference because we want it to move down as we drag down our formula. So we just want to lock the ranges, so function F4, function F4, and then we want to highlight that and drag it right down, and we have our results. Now this will also work if you ever wanted to, you can hit function F4 to remove a locked function in a cell just by clicking it twice. So after clicking it 3 times, it went away. And then I can always put it back in if I needed it. Again, this is really important if you're copying, moving over cells for different rows or different columns, and then you want to unlock it, make some changes, lock it again. So the function F4 key comes really, really handy. Thank you very much for watching this video. I really appreciate everybody's support. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and click subscribe for more videos like this one. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I have added a link to this worksheet. I have also added some links to some excellent Excel how-to books. They'll assist you on your journey to mastering Excel. If you click the left box, you will watch a video on the sum function. And on the right box, you'll watch a video on the average function. Have a great day.